Alright, I'm going to be reading some portions of the rock section of my Spirit Animals Poetry Chapbook. And I just want to reiterate that on this first poem, it's kind of like a story poem and a persona poem, and it's about like abuse and bullying, and it's really not a happy subject at all. And I kind of take the antagonist's point of view on this, so it's just kind of like a character, and it's called Walk Off. I tell John to get the fuck out of here and not breathe a word of this. The lifeless body slumps over the toilet. Splashes of water and blood drip down the base of the stall. Thick, wet brown hair floats in the bowl like snakes from where we swirlied and dunked the nerd who wouldn't leave Julie alone. He should have held his tongue and minded his own business. This isn't my fault. The crunch of his glasses under my cleats satisfy, like the smack of leather on John's catcher's mitt when it's strike three under autumn's setting sun. I kicked the stall door open with anger, like I kicked in his ribs. He's dead. His head broke the bathroom mirror because he denied and struggled. The glimmering shards of glass temporarily blind me, and when I close my eyes, I remember. The dark alley where I drank after allowing 10 runs, took Julie's virginity, and then she tried to say she hadn't wanted to just because her dumb ass wasn't on the pill. That nurse should have just shut the fuck up and did what I said, like Julie did. Then this error would have never been committed. You know, I'm big league material. I shouldn't be in any trouble. Okay, and then the last poem in the rock section that I'm going to read is called Uncovered, Covered. All feet fight weight and evil. I bought blood-covered feet when it was too cold for sandals, tied them secure over the cracks, calluses, and broken nails. They followed her, out from the sticky floor bar, licking my ankles, mouthing, "Just do it." My inner feet screamed and dragged the pavement. She noticed me, walked faster. I couldn't compete with two tongues. I stood in the street, voiceless, expressionless. The double yellow was worn black into the pavement, and then my shadow trampled me. So those are both kind of just taking stories and little mini stories and writing poems about them, and they easily could have been in the darkness and shadows section, which there's the picture there for that. And the poems in the darkness and shadows section are pretty short, and you know, as I do a section change, I'm also doing a quick shirt change here. The first poem in the Darkness and Shadows section is called Signal Lost. And these are all kind of lovey-dovey short poems, or just kind of failed love relationship short poems. So here it is. Signal lost. Every stomach gurgle, wind whisper, or radio backbeat is the buzz of my cell. But it's not. I'm roaming. I hurl a carton of orange juice against the backyard oak, which bursts like a balloon, spits and sputters, and the pulpy pieces slide down the bark. We used to talk every day. Okay, this next poem is called Who Wears Tiger Claws to a Concert? I drank to forget the scent of her hair. Beer down the gullet. My cheek was then scratched by tiger claws, and my knuckles split when they hit his teeth in the middle of the mosh pit. Apparently, pushing and jumping wasn't enough for this guy. Blood drops patterned the pavement. I'll fight him because I can't fight for her. And then the last poem in this section is called The Day After She Cries. Her shapes are shadows. The purple and orange pastels splashed across the 6 a.m. sunrise hold no water to her dimples and lashes. I crumble. The dirt between my fingers, still wet from night rainfall, won't well up her tears. My heart and hands are just dust in her black ocean.